All right, guys, a couple minor upgrades to your Predator or Honda Clone 670s. First thing is going to be your fuel filter, or not your fuel filter, sorry, your oil filters. This is a factory size oil filter, and you can see it's about a 1/4 inch bigger in diameter, and it's quite a bit longer. It's actually about double the length. Anytime you can add more filtering medium or a larger filter is usually good, because these do not have the best filtering ability to start with. Also, they kind of get really a lot of debris inside of them just from wear and tear. So the other big positive of this is it actually acts as a little bit of a heat sink or a little bit of an oil cooler. And anytime you can reduce the oil temperature on an oil-cooled engine, it's usually a good thing. The other thing is these little F5R TC torch plugs, not the greatest. These had about 50 hours on them. They were in pretty good shape, but I bit the bullet and I tried something different. I'm not a huge fan of these, but I went with the E3 46s. I'll be honest, they have made a little bit of a difference. What I've noticed is cold start is a little bit better, and when it hits a heavy load, it doesn't seem to bog quite as bad. If you get a big wattage change, like say a heating element's coming into the water pump, about 4,500 watts for ours, it really pulls down the generator. And with the old torch plugs, I was noticing them bogging a little bit. And the E3s have performed really well. The other thing we went ahead and upgraded was the battery. So we could not find the factory battery anywhere locally. And this is actually a Walmart AGM battery, 310 CCAs. It was a little bit bigger. You can see it's about a 1/4 inch wider. So we did have to go ahead and put some longer bolts in there, but not a big deal. It definitely cranks it over really fast. And those are probably the 3 biggest things I can recommend. These Honda Clone, especially these 670s and 708s, are pretty good engines. This is a Win 13,000. It's rated at 11,000 running watts, 45.8 amps. I have had a little bit over 10,000 watts on it at one time. I never recommend running over about 80% of your generator's capacity for any long length of time. But we had a couple things running at once for about 15 minutes, trying to bring up the water temperature in the water heater and trying to heat the house, amongst other things, and it was running between 10,000 and about 10,500. Not for hours on end, but still something to be aware of. You never want to run a generator at 100% capacity continuously. But overall, really good. The only thing I will knock about these Honda Clones is they are fuel hungry. At probably about 50 to 70% load, this one is consuming about 1.5 gallons an hour. Now, I haven't ran it long enough with the E3 plug, so hopefully maybe that might help a little bit. But even then, I don't think we'll see, much of a difference. This, just from the size of the engine, even if you're running at probably 25%, you're going to be consuming at least 1 gallon an hour under good conditions. That's just my experience. Anyway, guys, I hope this helps you out, and everybody be safe. Until next time, all the way.